Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a melt and pour candle. I have never done this before, so this is going to be a fun project. So these candles are from Dollar Tree. I grabbed a whole bunch of them, and I wanted to just point out really quick that these candles are not even by any means. Every candle you get has a different amount in them. And this is because they are whipped with air. And so all the candles are they're not gonna be the same. And I wanted to make my candles scented. And so I grabbed these from Dollar Tree as well. These are apple cinnamon votives. And I'm just gonna pull out the wicks. And what I'm gonna do is I put the Dollar Tree candles in a 300-degree oven and I melted them. You can see that the white candles melt much quicker than the orange ones did. And you can also see that once they melt, you get like half the candle. It's because of all the air that's in them. And so because they're whipped with air, you're gonna need more candles than you think you're gonna need. Because once they melt, the air goes away and all you're left with is the wax, which is like half. And so you're gonna take the wicks out and then we're gonna add scent. And so that's where these votives come in. Yeah, this is a no. Safety first, please. These are very hot. So yeah, grab a pair of tongs or something and add your votives. Each one of these, because when the wax melts, you've still got like half the jar that's empty, I was able to put 2 votives into each of these. And then these are gonna go back into a 300-degree oven, and I'd like to tell you a time, but there's not really a time. Just kind of watch. It could take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. It just depends on your oven and how quickly these melt. But you're not gonna hurt anything, so just let them melt at their own pace. Okay, here's my jar. Again, this is a jar I found from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna take 2 wicks that I pulled out of the candles, and I'm just gonna hot glue them into the bottom of my jar. Now, you don't have to use hot glue. You could use other glue if you wanted to. I just found hot glue to be the quickest and easiest, but you do you. And I'm just going to let these stick in the bottom of this and then let them dry for just a few minutes. Obviously, hot glue dries quick. One thing I will tell you though is that it really doesn't matter what glue you use, because you're dumping really hot wax into this jar. It's a crapshoot whether or not this glue is gonna stay glued to the bottom. The hot wax could just melt it, and you could end up with your wicks floating around. I actually ended up with one of my wicks just floating, which it ends up being fine, but just know that. You're dumping hot wax onto hot, and so it's gonna melt your glue. Okay, so here is our candle. The votives have melted. Mine took about 20 minutes. And I'm just gonna start pouring them into my jar. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get your wicks and you're gonna wanna put them on a skewer or something to hold them out of the way while you dump these in. So mine took way less than I thought it was going to. Mine actually took about 2 2/3. And you can see I let it dry for 24 hours. Now, it dried with a sinkhole in the middle, and this is very common, so don't let that deter you. Now, I don't usually light my candles. I usually use a warmer for my candles, but this is purely decorative, so I'm not worried about the sinkhole at all. I just left it, put the lid on, and this is how it turned out. Honestly, it was super easy for the first time. It wasn't intimidating. Just make sure that you use hot pads and try it. It wasn't bad at all. And I love the way it turned out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!